with a look at another distortion stomp box from the prolific Scandinavians at Darkglass Electronics, the Alpha Omicron. Now this might appear meager and unassuming to the eye, but the core concept behind this pedal has served as an inspiration behind one of Darkglass's most popular lines of amps and pedals. And this is even the concept that Darkglass used for the onboard drives of the Darkray. Hey, I did a video about that. The idea at work here is actually pretty straightforward. This is a drive pedal that has two different sounding drives in it, and rather than toggling back and forth between them, you can use this knob to blend the two together to create some complex and interesting distortion sounds. So the two drives are called alpha and omega, signifying the beginning and the end. So here's the alpha sound, characterized as a tight distortion. And here's the omega, more of a fuzz sound. And here's all the stuff in the middle. So that's gonna do it for the Darkglass Alpha Omicron. I've been Amos, and no, I'm just kidding. There's a ton of time to kill. Let's do this. So this is definitely the no frills variant of the Alpha Omega contingent, so the controls are pretty straightforward. Starting here and moving counterclockwise, you will use drive to set the overall emotional state of the pedal, with compassion and encouragement at lower settings and full-throated rage at higher ones. Over here, level controls the level of the driven signal only. Your clean tone stays at unity in this pedal no matter what you do. Blend controls the mix of your clean and distorted sounds. Now we come to the mod knob, the thing that makes this whole operation tick. And as you can see, we've got a little alpha down here and a little omega down here. You use this knob to mix the distorted alpha and fat fuzzy omega together to craft the character of the drive that you're using. As far as EQ, we've got a growl switch, which is a shelf bass boost, and bite, which bumps your high mids around 2.8K for some clarity and definition. Okay, hey, listen, you're gonna do great out there. They're gonna love you. I love you too. Understanding what this pedal does academically isn't that difficult. It's a regular distortion pedal, except it has two drives, you can blend them together, big deal. But I don't know about you, but I usually know within about a minute if I'm gonna get along with a drive pedal or not. You can do all the blending, all the EQing, all the mixing that you want, but in the end, most drive pedals just have a character. They have the way that they sound, and you're kind of stuck with it. So what I like about the Alpha Omicron and all the other pedals and amps and basses that use this philosophy is not only do you have two different drives to choose from, but you have a theoretically infinite continuum between the two of them, so you can really zero in on an interesting character for that drive. And sometimes the difference between a drive that doesn't work and one that does is really small. You can, of course, be very precise and intentional about some parts of this pedal, and with the EQ section, it's kind of like an on or off, love it or leave it thing. But with the mod knob, you get to kind of hunt for something surprising and inspiring, and it is encouraging you to make all these little tiny moves until you find this perfect cocktail that brings out the part or you're playing or the bass that you're using. This pedal's lightweight, clean looking. I even like the blue color that Darkglass uses for all of their Alpha Omega stuff. All of the gear that they make has this really boutique looking powder coat finish, and their components feel really solid. They also use soft touch relays on all of their pedals, and I just love that. Now that's all I have to say about the Darkglass Electronics Alpha Omicron. I'll go ahead and put links in the description to all the other videos I've done of stuff down the Alpha Omega line, including other pedals, amps, and even the Dark Ray, which is a Stingray that has an Alpha drive and an Omega drive built right into it. It rules. As usual, I've been Amos, you've been amazing, and I will see you later.